Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing tonight? What's up, 223? Yeah, man. 223 first on deck tonight. Wait for a few more people to get in here. I don't know where my man went to. Yeah. Hope y'all having a good weekend. I had a little bit of a rough night. My stomach was acting stupid last night, but we're good. We're good. How you doing, Tawanda Hughley? I think I said that right. Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Yeah. Just wait on a few more people to jump in here, then we'll get this thing going. Got my boy in here. I haven't seen this brother in a long time. Proud of him. He's doing big things out here. Doing big things out here. My guy. Trying to get this pulled up on this screen over here so I can see. What's up, R. Scott? What's good, brother? Okay, there we go. Just trying to get this pulled up on the other screen so I can see the comments better. You pick up anything new, R. Scott? I know you probably snatched something up. I know 223 probably did. Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting on the night. Interesting. I don't know how you heard about me, Mr. Warner, but thank you for coming through for the support. I think you might do it, my man. Are you bought a house, bro? Congrats. That's big. That's what's up. Congrats on that. Congrats, for sure, for sure. You can buy me one, too. Matter of fact, buy me 2 or 3 of them. That way I can rent out a couple of them. Where you buy a house at? Need to get one in Nashville so we can hang out. Two, 3. What's up, man? What'd you pick up? I know you grabbed something this weekend. You're always picking up something. Y'all big bagged up. I'm trying to be like y'all. Trying to be like y'all. Oh yeah, man. Gotta praise the Most High, man. Gotta praise the Most High. He make everything possible. Oh, you bought some ammo? You bought us some ammo, man? So I get some of that? You bought me some 300 blackout, 7.62. You bought me a little bit of all that, didn't you? I appreciate you, brother. Hit me up on IG. I give you my address so you can ship it to me. I'm gonna bring this brother on in. Go ahead and get this thing started. He can't see what I see. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? He was just right here. Oh yeah. What's up, brother?
What up, baby boy?
How you doing, man?
Man, it's good, man. It's good. Out here in the bus right now with the foreman.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah.
So, man, why don't you tell them about yourself? Tell everybody who you are, where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, give them some background on you.
Okay. Reginald Wallace from Nashville, Tennessee. Did 24 years in the Marine Corps, and now I'm actually turning a school bus into a tiny home. And I'm going to use that school bus to travel the United States and go up into Canada as well and see all the sites that's available to me.
So what made you So you did 24 years in the Marine Corps. I've known you since way back in the day.
Yes, sir.
Even when you went to the Marine Corps, when you first went, we was all like, he did what?
Yeah, it was not the plan, bro.
Well, we definitely thank you for your service, brother. But how did you go from 24 years in the Marine Corps to getting out and deciding to turn a school bus into a tiny home and travel? What got you
Well,
there?
I was planning. The plan was to buy an RV actually,
Okay,
and so I was looking at RVs, and the one I wanted was $78,000.
right.
And so when I started looking at the reviews, and I started looking at sites for RV channels to see, to see if this RV was worthwhile, I ran into a school bus site, and the school bus site was what was the name of the bus site? It was dang on, I can't remember it right now. But either way, the site came up and they said building a RV for $25,000.
Okay,
So of course I want to save my money.
right,
So
right.
I was like $25,000, and the fact that I could make it the way I wanted it.
Okay,
So that's what actually made me go ahead and decide I wanted to build a school bus and make it my own. So that's what I've been doing for the last since November. I've been doing it.
okay. So was that the school bus? Was it an older bus, a fairly newer bus, or
The bus I bought is a 2008 International CE 300,
okay,
and it has 70,000 miles on it. And my buddy Lobo, got to give shouts out to him because that cat right there is who actually put me up on this bus and let me know that this bus was worthwhile. But only 70,000 miles, and they said these things can run a million miles.
okay?
So it's like a million miles. That's what I'm planning on doing.
That's like a tractor trailer truck.
Yeah. So they basically just like a tractor trailer. So I went off, and in December I went and went to a CDL school to get my CDL license, just so I could be more knowledgeable about the bus, because the bus does have air brakes on it. I've got dual tanks. I've
Hmm.
got a air seat, plus I've got an air door, and I also wanted to be able to inspect it, to be knowledgeable about what I was doing. So that's what I did. So I
Okay,
got my seat. I actually go back. I got to schedule it next month to actually get my CDL to take the driving portion. I did everything else. I just need to get the driving portion.
okay, okay. All right. So how long you plan on staying on this trip, on the road trip?
I'm staying on it until I can't drive it no more. And then maybe I'll see if I can get somebody else to drive me. Maybe my grandson will be old enough by that time he can drive me.
Okay. So you plan on just being gone? You out?
Yeah, I've sold everything. I sold everything that I own to this point. I said that this is what's gonna be this is gonna be my domicile. I'm
Okay.
gonna live in it. I'm gonna travel in it. I'm gonna take it as many places I can take it. Uh, they have um, they have Skoolie, what they call it, Skoolie. I don't know why the stuff is doggone evading me right now, but they have Skoolie tours.
Okay.
And so if you pull up in certain areas or certain parks, people will actually pay to get on your bus.
Okay.
And since I'm on here with Dre, I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody my big secret that I got.
Uh oh.
I'm going to, utilize all my memorabilia, my promotion warrants, my challenge coins, my unit guidons. All of that stuff is going to be on the roof of the bus. This is the roof of the bus right here,
Okay.
and I'm going to put all of that stuff on the roof of my bus, so people can actually look and see from the time I joined all the way up until the time I got out. They can see all the memorabilia that I collected from all the other countries that I've been to: Afghanistan, Korea, Tokyo, Okinawa, Japan, California, all the places I've been. I've collected certain things. So I'm going to actually put all those things on the roof of the bus. and that way you can be able to actually look at my career over 24 years on the bus.
Okay. Now, with the bus, are you gonna have like a shower and a bathroom in there, or are you gonna stop at like truck stops and stuff like that?
Now, let me go ahead and pull this light up. All right, so right here, and everything is in the works. So this is my bathroom right here that you're looking at. And then I've got my sink right here. And then here, let me pull this back. I've got my stove here.
Okay.
So I've got, I'm using a propane stove. I'm doing the propane stove. And then I've got my pantry here. And then my spice rack will pull out from there.
Oh, you got it right.
Oh, yeah. And then this is my bed back here. And my bed, let me set this light down real quick. And my bed actually is on, it's going to be on hydraulics. My water tank is going to be under the bed. And then all of my water filtration system and all of that is going to actually be under there. But my toilet will be right here. My sink will be right here. Then this is my shower.
Okay. So
and then I've got
have a shop on the bus once you finish.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna be on the bus. And then I got my couches that pull out. I've actually got two couches, one on this side. Then I've got a couch on this side, and they all pull out.
Okay. So you gonna take little man with you?
What's that?
You gonna take little man with you?
Oh, absolutely. That's my co-pilot right there. That's, like I said, that's the foreman right there. He is he's who tells me what I can and can't do. So
he the boss.
Oh yeah, that's the boss right there. But yeah, so I got my couches. I've got two couches that'll pull out, and then in the center of those couches will be my my table leg and mount that'll be actually in the floor, so I can pull that out. And then this table you see right here, which has all my junk on it right now, my refrigerator will be right over here in this corner right here. And then right here, I'm going to do a two-seat bar right there.
Okay. Oh, so it's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be just like an RV, but it's just going to be a school bus. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then up here in the front, I'm going to have my TV that's mounted in the ceiling that will fold down. So when I'm not driving, I can drop that TV down. And right now I've got a 46-inch, but I'm thinking I'm going to do a 56-inch TV.
Now, you're going to do, like, I know they got the satellite systems you can put on like the Sprinter vans and RVs and stuff. Are you going to do something like that? Or are you just going to use Wi-Fi and stream like YouTube TV or something?
Well, I'm doing a satellite box that's going to go up on the roof.
Okay.
And I'm also doing a 10-foot deck on the roof.
Okay.
I've got 10-foot deck that's going on the roof. I've got 2 skylights that's going to be put in.
Okay.
And then I got my max fan that just came in a couple of days ago. I'm going to put my max fan in, which will circulate my air and my heat from my mini split that'll be in the back of the bus just over my bed.
Now you're doing all this work yourself, right? With some help and training, correct?
Well, my homeboy Marcellus, he has been very instrumental in helping me get this thing put together. He's a retired Army veteran, and we ran into each other in Lowe's one day. Mm-hmm. And while I was buying, I can't remember what I was buying, but he was with me, or he showed up there, and me and him got to talking. And just out of nowhere, like I said, total stranger, but a military veteran.
Right.
He kicked in, man, and he was here every day. I mean, every day helping me tear these seats out, helping me remove all the things I didn't need. to get the school bus built up. You know, he was here helping me get the floor done, get the seats out, you know, reconfigure the hoses so everything would fit in. So, but since the winter kicked in, he hasn't been able to be here. But otherwise, that guy has helped me get well beyond my scheduled time.
Yeah, because I got in on the channel, I think, right after you had started it. Mika told me about it, and I was like, yeah. So I went ahead and tapped in, and you come a long way in just a short amount of time. You talking about like what, November, December, January, February, just like 4 months?
Oh yeah, like I said, I got walls up. I got walls up back here now. I got lights in, and I am well. Like I said, because of him helping me, I am well beyond where I plan to be at this point.
Okay, okay. Let me give some shout outs to some folks right now. Black Point, Dexter, Kick Up Dust. Man, appreciate y'all. Mr. Charles Henry. Yeah, I see y'all in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. They out here making some comments for you. Kick Up Dust said that's dope. He's doing something that people have dreams of doing that can never make it happen. You know, and that's true. That's true. And then my man here said that's some cool stuff right there.
I appreciate that, man.
What they say? You can get deals on retired school buses. Okay, okay. So people tapped into this bus market. I wasn't tapped into it until you got in on it. So apparently this is a thing. So I didn't know the
Oh
whole
yeah,
Skoolie thing was a thing. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah. Like I said, I really didn't know, you know how how big this thing was until I actually started looking at other people's. I started looking at YouTube and looking at the channel, and I started seeing how people everywhere are doing this, man.
What's up,
You
Tap
know,
In?
building their own schoolies instead of paying for RVs. Because, like I said, RVs, the reason that I turned away from the RV is I started looking at, the review channels, and I started looking at a lot of other things. Yeah, the channels, buddy. Um, and everybody was like, it's hard to get these RV companies to support you
Right.
when you buy the product and to be there for you when you need them.
Right.
So, and then they started talking about the materials that was being used to build them.
Right.
And I was like, I got a steel bus, I ain't got to worry about it. They build school buses for children.
Right.
And, the fact that they build these school buses for children, they build them to last, and they build them to protect them. So, like I said, I ended up going this route because of that. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about how it's built. I don't have to wait for them to fix it the way I want it. I can make it the way I want it.
Now, are you gonna have like I see some of the guys they have the treads that you can get, so if you get stuck in like some mud or something like that, or snow and ice, you can put it up under the tire to help get you out. Are
Yeah.
you gonna have all that stuff on there as well?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've got that comes on the bus. I've got the tow hooks and everything already on the back of the bus.
Okay.
And then on my front of my bus, I've got a 30 amp plug to go ahead and plug into city power if I go to an RV center. So I don't really even have to add that to my bus because it's already there.
What's going on, Clover Tech? Appreciate you for that, man. But yeah, Carmen Q, how you doing?
I'm trying to find my 9-volt battery, man, because I was gonna try to let these great people see these lights work that I just put up. But my
9-volt battery.
I'm using a 9-volt battery because all it takes is a 9-volt battery to actually plug it up. But my foreman here, he's decided to relocate that battery. Wow, since we've been taping, so.
Now, I know you're a retired Marine, and some guys that are ex-military are firearm friendly. Some guys aren't. I know that you are. I know you believe in protecting yourself. So are you going to have something in there so you can store your firearms while you're traveling, stuff like that?
Oh, absolutely. I've got I'm building a gun box because because the foreman's gonna be on here. I'm gonna stop calling my grandson. The foreman is gonna be on here, so I need to make sure that I've got uh, something on here to make sure that he is not actually able to access the weapon. But we talked about this the other day, um, where I wanted to make sure that I have a firearm,
Right,
and
right.
if you don't know, this guy know what he's talking about. I mean, I'm military, but this guy know what he's talking about when it comes to weapons, because he has put me up on what is probably the best weapon that I'm going to be able to have on here for what I want it for. Because I want it to be concealed, I want it to be well concealed, and I want to be able to have that weapon on me no matter where I go. And Dre has definitely told me the best weapon that I can get uh, to make sure that I actually am able to protect myself, and two, I can have it concealed.
Yeah, and that's very important, man. Being able to travel wherever. You still got certain states that's you're gonna have to watch out for, but as long as you do your due diligence and you check them state laws before you go in, you should be good wherever you go. Unless you're in one of some of the blue states. But that's
Absolutely.
typically the only time you'll have problems. So how old is your grandson or the
He
foreman?
is The foreman is 2 years old.
Oh, he too. You got plenty of
Oh
time
yeah,
then.
he's 2 years old. But this guy right here, I tell you, he's two working on 30.
Okay. Yeah, I got a
Oh, I
3-year-old
found
right
the
there.
battery. I found the battery. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and I'm gonna lay my phone down, and
Okay.
that way you can be able to see the lights come on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up. Like I said, I'm using a 9-volt battery because I still haven't connected my switches.
Okay. So
And
are you gonna have like LED lighting throughout the bus?
oh yeah, I've got 3 zones. I've got 3 zones of lights: my bathroom, my kitchen area, and then my bedroom.
So where'd you get? I know you were in the military for a long time. So where'd you get all the knowledge to be able to do all this work on your own? Because that's saving you a ton
Every
of money.
every bit of this has been through YouTube and watching other schoolies do their thing.
Okay. Okay.
I have no formal training. Let's see. Here we go.
I see that light popping on right there.
You see that light pop on right there?
Yeah.
All right, then let me go ahead and turn it so you can see. Let me see if I can get it set up that way.
Man, you've done a lot of work on that bus since you started.
Man, like I said, 4 months. I've been working my butt off every day. I mean, but being retired, shoot, what else you got to do?
Right, right.
It's either that or I can sit around and drink.
At least you're doing something productive. It's all right to
Yeah,
have
you
a
see them
drink
lights
every
pop
now and then.
on?
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, there they are. Like I said, I'm doing it with a 9-volt battery.
Now, what are you gonna? Is the bus is red and black right now, correct?
Nope, the bus is still yellow.
Is it still
I
yellow?
just actually ordered my paint because I want a specific red, and Lowe's nor Home Depot actually makes that red. So I just ordered my red, and they should have it to me within the next week or so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I bought my sander, and then I got my blaster, so I can make the outside of the bus tacky. And I'm planning, like I said, I'm planning on doing that the very last week of February. Hopefully, it's nice and it's warm enough for me to go ahead and do so.
Okay, okay. So the paint that you're using, is it an automotive paint or is it some other type of paint?
It's an indoor outdoor paint that I'm
Okay.
getting from Lowe's. or
Okay.
Home Depot, whichever one gets it to me faster.
Okay. Okay. And then you're just gonna put the clear coat on top of that.
Yeah, just a basic primer. Then I'll do the paint, and then I'm gonna put a clear coat on top after I put my logo, because I'm putting my logo on the side of the bus, on both sides of the bus,
Okay.
and then where the school bus lights were, the flashing lights on the top,
Mm-hmm.
on the front and the back, I'm gonna leave those on, and I'm gonna put my logos on those as well. Black out the rest of it, and then those will. So when I turn those lights on, you'll see the logo as I ride down the road.
Okay. Okay. Now, are you gonna try and link up with other veterans while you're on the road traveling and try and work with them as well, like doing charity events and stuff like that, or?
I've met other veterans on. I'm actually on Skoolie Nation, and then I'm also on. Let's see, Skoolie Nation,
What's up,
and then
Corporate
Skoolie
TV?
Planet, and
Okay.
Skoolie Planet. So I'm on those two sites right now, and both of those are, I put my links on there, and I get a lot of hits from there. And I've met probably about 4 or 5 veterans, Marine veterans. I haven't got any other services, but the Marines, I've got Marine veterans to jump on there and say, hey, I'm doing it too.
Right.
I was like, but hey, I'm the only Marine and a Skoolie, baby.
Now, this is something that me and you talked about the other day, doing the solar panels. We had talked
Yes,
about the solar
I'm
panels.
gonna do solar panels. I've already got my inverter. I've ordered my inverter, and I am debating right now as far as my solar panels. There's a couple of companies that do it here in Virginia that are independently owned
Mhm.
companies, and I want to work with. I'd like to work with them. A couple of them, a couple of them have tried to get me to go to Tesla. And Tesla stuff is good, but I like to keep the whole thing, with locally owned, independent companies that
Right,
are
right,
trying to build their brand, and that's
right.
who I want to work with.
Yeah, and that's I'm kind of like that too. I like working with the smaller companies too. Um, and I definitely support locally owned business all day long. I'd rather give my money to a local business than a big box,
Absolutely. So that's who I'm running with right now. Is I'm trying to get. I got a couple of cards from companies that are here locally, and just trying to see if I can get them to come out and check out my bus and see what they can do for me.
Right, right. Now, what about the interior? Who's doing the interior? Are you putting the interior together and everything as far as
Oh,
like
I'm doing,
all
as far as the interior, I'm doing everything. Like I said, I got my max fan in. I'm putting my max fan in as soon as the weather breaks, because I have to put an epoxy on the roof, which will reflect and deflect heat and cold, and the cold. So it will keep my bus warm with my insulation that I've got inside.
okay? So
But once I
you
get that,
minimize the cost every way you can. That's smart.
oh yeah, I'm minimizing the cost everywhere I possibly can. But I'm doing everything, as far everything that I can possibly do on my own, I'm doing.
Now the windows, did you keep the original windows or you put in new windows, right?
The original windows are in. I had one, well, actually, I had two that was leaking, but I went out and, like I said, I looked at other schoolies, and I got silicone, and then I went out and got new seals, and I put seals in all the windows.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I was
Because, like I
wondering
said,
if you were
it's
gonna
only a
keep those windows.
2000. Yeah, like I said, it's only a 2008, so it's not an old bus.
Right, right. Yes, I wasn't sure if you were gonna keep the slide down windows, or if you're gonna go a little bit modern and put solid glass in there. How was you gonna do that?
No, I'm keeping the slide down windows. The ones in my bedroom will be open. The ones that are behind my stove and my refrigerator, the stove, my refrigerator, they'll be blocked off. So I'll block off the ones I need to block off, and I'll put sheet metal on the outside, then insulation on the inside, and then I'll use the wood to cover those on the inside. And then the ones I want to keep open, I'll just cut my wood out so those stay open.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, you got it together, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the journey. Are you gonna vlog the entire journey while you travel?
Oh yeah. from the first day that the day that I actually backed this thing out of my driveway and get rid of my house, I'm going to document every minute that I'm out on the street.
Okay.
Because like I said, I sold everything that I own. I'm getting rid of the house. I'm gonna sell my truck. I'm either gonna get a I can't remember, think of the 3-wheel thing right now.
Oh, you talking about the Can-Am?
Yeah, the Can-Am or the it's the little 3-wheel car now that they got.
Oh, the Polaris Slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot. I'm either gonna get a slingshot or I'm gonna just get me a one of the little minis.
Okay, so you know the Slingshot is actually classified as a motorcycle.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all I'm looking for is something I can pull up on a grocery store if I want to and load up groceries without having to drive the bus. And like I said, I'm gonna sell my truck once the build is done. I need my truck right now, but once the build is done, I'm gonna get rid of my truck, and I'm just gonna pull that behind because I'm putting a deck on the back of the bus. I'm putting a table on the side of the bus. I'm gonna do a hand cranked awning, and I'm gonna buy a smoke grill, and I'm just gonna go out there and live, man.
So you gonna put the fold up awning on the side of the bus?
Yeah, the one that actually, it'll be a manual, so I don't have to put it on my power grid.
Okay. Man, you thought of everything.
Oh yeah, like I said, man, I've got plans in a notebook. I've been drawing these plans for a few months now, and so now I'm actually just putting these plans in effect. I mean, I've drawn them out. Every plan, every step of this build, I've actually drawn it out.
Okay. Man, I'm proud of you, dude. To be honest, I'm real proud, man. I was already happy for you anyway because of your career in the Marine Corps. You did your thing. But now you're out here doing this, and this is a lot of people.
Hey, you'll be one of the first stops, man. Like I said, I'm coming to Tennessee because the family wants to see it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'm coming to Tennessee first. Let the family look at it and let the family see it, and I'm gonna use their power so I can plug up and load up my batteries. Yes, family, y'all know now. I'm gonna plug up and use their power to charge my batteries while I'm there, and after that, man, after I've done that, and got all the things I need to get taken care of on my end. After that, man, I'm going to the West Coast, and I'm gonna go from the West Coast, and I'm gonna make my way all the way back to Canada, man. And I'm just going up and down, up and down, up and down, and I'm gonna see if your listeners or your viewers go onto my channel. I've got a map, and that map that I used. That map has all of these sites that the United States has that you can stop and see. And I'm using that map to go from California, and I'm going up and down until I've hit every one of them, making my way all the way back to Canada.
Okay. So are you going to try and go up to Alaska too?
Alaska?
Yeah.
Hey, if they've got a barge I can set this boat on, I can set my bus on the barge and roll to Alaska, then I'm going to go there too.
Well, I mean, you can go up to Canada and get there.
I can get to Alaska from Canada?
Yeah.
That lets you know just how smart I am.
If I'm not mistaken, let me pull this up.
Yeah, I thought Alaska was waterbound. I thought I had to cross the water to get to Alaska.
No, that's what bridges are for, man. Hold on.
Hey, if they got a bridge to get me to Alaska, then I'm going there too. Just got to watch out for the moose.
Let's see. I don't want Alaska Airlines. Let's see, man. I think you can drive there, man. I don't think you got to fly there. I think you can drive there.
Okay, buddy. All right.
Let me see. I'm gonna put drive to Alaska from Tennessee.
Honey.
Drive to Alaska from Canada. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, well then I guess I'm gonna drive to Alaska then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
thought I had to hit some water to get to Alaska.
no, that's attached to the land, brother. It ain't an island.
All right, well then I guess I'm gonna hit Alaska too and go mess with the mooses.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I was
But
just
yeah,
talking
man,
about
like I said, I'm
all the
just
back.
enjoying this right now. I'm just enjoying doing this right now. I went and got my CDL. I've got to set my test up for next month to actually finish up my CDL. I've done everything except the driving portion. And once I finish it, you can't get on screen, but you
Yeah,
can't
they
be on
said
screen.
through British Columbia, you can get to Alaska.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna hit that spot too. But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I could operate the bus properly, knowing how to deal with air brakes and all those things. So I went and got a CDL for no other reason than to do that.
Gotcha.
But
What kind of sound you gonna have in there?
oh, I'm gonna have some bump up in here, you know.
Yeah, for some reason in my brain, what I'm picturing is you driving down the interstate in this bus, bumping some UGK.
Hey, it, baby. One with a trigger, two with a back, three big brother, four. That was that lick right there, boy.
Oh
That was
man,
that lick right there. Tell me something good.
man, what's up, Maurice? What's up, Silverback? Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Tell me something good.
no,
That was that joke.
you're not married or anything, right? So
I am no longer married,
are
brother.
you
I'm a
planning on
single
ever
man.
trying that again?
I ain't gonna I'm gonna get married again someday.
Yeah,
But right now, like I said, I got I got this wonderful lady in my life, man, that has she saved my life. I'll say that.
okay.
I
She been
was
with you?
um I was on a path to death, man, with alcohol. And what that was one of the things my cousin was telling me, when I started the channel, she was like, use it, to help you get yourself together,
Yeah.
you know. And this lady saved my life, man. And you said her name when we first came on, but don't say it again. Uh, but she saved my life, man. And so yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with that woman.
Okay. Okay. All right. And now are you like is she like gonna go with you?
She gonna go with me when she ready to go with me. But like I say, until she's ready to go 100%, I'm gonna be making my trips to where she's at, and when she's ready to go 100%, then we 100.
Gotcha, gotcha. And that's
And
funny
when I
because
can't drive no more, then she can drive.
so when I said that name earlier, I was talking about your cousin.
You said two names earlier.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
said I don't know. You said I don't know how she got on here, but she on here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, now you know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Give me this. Give me this, Foreman. Give me
You
that.
let the foreman taking charge.
Hey, he over
Yeah,
here losing
man.
his mind.
So how long were you dealing with the alcohol problem and stuff? Dealing with this stuff.
Like I said, it was a thing for me for a while.
Yeah.
When my marriage started to get to a point where I was just there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so alcohol was my thing to just chill me out.
Gotcha.
And like I said, I got to a point when it all came to a head. When it came to a head, get your truck, buddy. When it came to a head, it became especially when I retired, because I didn't have nothing else. You know what I'm saying? All
Right.
I had was just me
Right.
sitting at the house. That's all it was just me at the house. I ain't had nothing else to do. I was working at an apartment complex, but that wasn't hard. And so when I wasn't doing that, I was just sitting around doing my thing.
Gotcha.
And but like I said, when everything came to a head, as much as I wanted out of it, it hurt really bad to be in that position, because I always had that. Cosby Show marriage. You know what I'm saying? Or a Brady Bunch marriage. Everything was good all the time. And for everything to not be good all the time, and when I found myself in that hole, this lady, let me know this ain't it.
Right.
This ain't it, and this ain't all it is about.
She kept it 100 with you.
Right. She kept it 100 with me. She told me, you full of it. You full of it. Come out of this hole. This ain't it.
Right.
And if you want to, use it as a crutch, fine. Let me walk away from you. This ain't the crutch.
Right.
Go live your life, because life is short. And what bit of life you got, go live that life.
I think that's how a lot of people get into the problem with alcohol, is they use it as a crutch to protect them from whatever it is they got going on, or block it out, or whatever. And so, to find somebody that's got your back, that helps you avoid that situation and get out of that, and get you back on track, man. That's that's a blessing, man. You don't find people like that all the time.
Absolutely. And hey, I'm gonna say this too. Hey, first time I ever had a woman pull her card out to pay for something. hey, I was dumbfounded when that would happen. I was like, what? You pull your card out? So yeah, so like I said, man, this we've had our ups and downs too, but at the same time, at the end of the day, this woman has made my life wonderful. It has made it worth every bit of what I've done, and every bit of what I'm doing now. She's my cheerleader. She's always saying, "Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go." Even when I ain't doing nothing, but I can be doing nothing more than washing a dish, and she's saying, "Go, baby, go, baby, go." Yeah.
That support system, man. You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Yeah. So like I said, she has made life worthwhile, and that's why I'm working my butt off right now to get this bus done, because there's so many things I want to see, and so many adventures out there that I want to have, and she made that possible for me.
Right.
Versus just sitting in the corner and drinking.
So you owe her something special.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, when this channel blow up, you making all that YouTube money, you gotta get her something super nice.
I hope I'm getting some YouTube money. I'm hoping I can get it one day.
If y'all haven't subscribed to his channel yet, go ahead and do so. There's a link to his channel in the description. Subscribe to him, man. Support the brother. You know what I'm saying? Show him some love. He gotta take care of this foreman out here. Gotta get him right. So
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This guy right here want bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and popsicle. Oh, what do you say, Deucey? Poppysicle? The poppysicles.
So you did 24 years in Marines. What rank were you when you retired?
I was an E9. I made it to the top of the ranks. I was only expecting to make E7, but I ended up making E9.
Okay. So you was up
there. Yeah,
I
was a master gunnery sergeant, operations chief. So my job was to advise the commander. Oh, buddy, you caught a hair on my neck. My job was to advise the commander when it came to combat operations.
Okay. So
I finished my last.
You basically relaxing at when you retired. You was at the chill mode.
Yeah, I could say relaxing, but at the end, I ended my career with a trip to with a tour in Afghanistan. And I was we closed down Camp Leatherneck. For those military veterans that's on here, we closed out Camp Leatherneck and turned it over to the Afghan army, which of course they quickly lost it as quick as we gave it to them. But that was my job while I was there for the 9 months I was in Afghanistan, was to protect that area. We had about 2,500 square miles of area of responsibility. So my boys did an awesome job, and I'll say that. my Marine sailors, my Army dogs, my Air Force folks. They did a great job providing security for that base, and also providing security for the Afghan people that were in that area. They did a wonderful job, and I appreciate everything that they did. 'Cause like I said, I did four combat tours, man. And this is I got hurt more in this dang bus with a table saw than I did out there because of those those young service members that were doing their job and protecting our interests and so on and so forth.
I definitely appreciate your service out there, man, because a lot of cats that did them many years didn't make it back home.
I know exactly.
You come home and the most damage you received was from getting cut on the bus.
Exactly. That's why I said the most I got from there is get hurt on a bus. I seen some guys get hurt. I seen some guys get blown up, and it was just it's part of what we do. It's part of the job that we do, and that's that's part of the risk that we take. When we join the military, and just like you said, you appreciate my service. I appreciate their service, their continued service, in the military since I've retired. I really do appreciate them continuing to do what they do.
Now, do you think in the current climate that we're in, would you go back? If you had to do it all over again, would you do it over again in the current climate that we're in?
I would absolutely do it again. It was a fluke, to tell you. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know if you remember my boy Quinn Haynes.
Yeah,
you remember Quinn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took this cat to the recruiting office. I took him to the recruiting office just because he wanted to join. Right. I was just taking him, and I ended up joining and going to boot camp.
Well, he eventually went, but
yeah, he went 2 years after me.
Yeah, he went.
But yeah, man, I took him up there. I had no desire whatsoever to be in the military, man. And like I said, I watched that video that recruiter put on. That recruiter put that video on them jokers storming the beach. I was like, what I got to do that? He said, I can hook you up. But yeah, man, like I said, it was a total fluke for me. I plan on doing 4 years and coming out and going off to culinary arts school, and then I ended up doing 24 years, man. 4 years turned into 24 for me.
So, out of all the places you went to, that you were just kind of there, stationed there, whatever, what was the most beautiful place you went to?
Okinawa, Japan.
Okinawa, Japan?
Okinawa, Japan. If I could have stayed in Okinawa, I would have lived in Okinawa for the rest of my life. Really? There's no guns. My kids were able to walk the street. Bud, come on now. My kids were able to walk the streets. I didn't have to worry about anybody bothering them. The food, phenomenal. Them doggone gyozas. Even though we was in Japan, you had lumpia, you had curry, you had the curry restaurants, the seafood restaurants. I mean, it was Okinawa was wonderful. There's no guns in Okinawa. The police don't even carry guns in Okinawa. The cops out there, I think it was 3rd degree or 4th degree black belt in order to become a cop out there. And and they were tiny guys, but I don't care how big you was, they put you on your tail. But yeah, I loved Okinawa.
Would you do the same thing you're doing now over there if you could?
Well, I couldn't drive no bus because Okinawa is so tiny. Okinawa is so tiny, but surfing and snorkeling, scuba diving, that was where it was at in Okinawa. I mean,
did you say snorkeling and scuba diving?
Snorkeling, scuba diving, and surfing.
You black, right?
I know I'm black, but I love the scuba dive. I love the snorkel. I got my lifetime scuba license. I took my kid, me and my kids, we would go snorkeling. We went out to this island that they had set up for the military in Okinawa. You could go out there. I think it was called Akuma, and they had snorkeling, they had parasailing, they had everything out there. But my kids just love to go snorkeling. We go out to the reefs and go snorkeling and just have a blast out there, man.
Okay. Man, that's crazy. Now that's one thing I can definitely say I never pictured you doing.
Man, my lifesaver, she hooked me up with a skydive when I retired for my birthday.
I can see the skydive because I figured that's something you probably would
I
have done in the
jumped
military.
14,000 feet, but snorkeling, scuba diving. Hey, I learned how to line dance when I was in there. One of my roommates was a bull rider, so he taught me how to line dance. I mean, I met so many different types of people I was in. You know, Hispanic, Mexican, Filipino. It didn't matter, man. You know, we were just all brothers. You know,
Thank you,
it didn't
Monique.
matter what our race is. Stop. It didn't matter what our race was, man. We just enjoyed each other's time. You know what I'm saying? We enjoyed hanging out with each other.
I don't know if
And
you can see this comment right here. My man said, "Why are we leaving a perfectly good plane?"
I see it. Hey, hey, sometimes you just got to get that adventure, bro. You just got to get that adventure. Jump out.
Nah, bro. I, I mean, all those things sound fun and great and everything, but yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna have to take you snorkeling then.
Oh no, you're not.
Hey, hey,
If it ain't a hot tub or a bathtub, I don't want no parts of it.
hey, you'll have floats on. You'll have floats so you don't sink, and then you
Oh,
just have your scuba mask. That's the thing most people don't think. When you go snorkeling, you have floats on, so you don't actually sink to the bottom. That's why you go out on reefs.
okay. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
have
go
my
out on
300
reefs,
pounds
and
out in
then
the
you have
water
floats on
floating.
that keep. Yeah, you can just put your arms out and just put your face down in the water, and you can see all the different sea life that's out there.
So when I think about snorkeling, I'm thinking about when they going down under the water, swimming with the fish and all that stuff.
You scuba. Now you're doing scuba.
Well, now I see people with the snorkel stuff on doing it too.
Yeah, you got those. That's what they call free diving.
Gotcha.
That's not snorkeling. That's free diving.
Oh man, look, see you getting them started, bro. You getting them started. You see this? You see what you did?
I see. He say, Dre, you won't say that.
Oh, man. Talking
He
about
say
Dre
you
won't
won't
say
say
that.
that, Dre.
Man, I don't float, brother. I swim like a boulder, straight to the bottom.
Hey, like I said, you put floats on your arms, and you can also put them on your legs if you want to stay flat.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
snorkel. Like I said, snorkeling is where it's at, man. I mean, we've seen so much. I even bought my kids, underwater cameras, so they could actually, you know, take pictures of the fish
Gotcha.
that they were seeing. And you can still push yourself down if you want to, but those floats are gonna bring you back up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't got there yet. I ain't got there
Well, I'm
yet.
gonna have to get you out there, bro.
Man, I ain't got that yet. I might try it though. What's up, AAL? Devil Road, Norwood, all y'all done came in here. Maurice in here. Monique, appreciate you coming through. But yeah, man, damn, he said snorkeling, scuba diving, skydiving. You can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, like I said, man, went to Tokyo. Tokyo's a good spot too. If you wanna, it ain't just Tokyo Drift, but like you saw with all those folks that were walking through those, walking through the crosswalks and stuff like that.
Right.
That's how it is.
It's really
But
like that? It's really that
oh yeah,
congested?
it is really that congested. I went down there mainly to get on the bullet train, and that bullet train is something else. If you can get out to Tokyo, get on the bullet train. You will not even feel that you're going that fast.
So I got a question for you since you've been in these foreign countries. So I know they got a lot of the same restaurants and stuff we have here over there. Did you try them and see if they tasted the same there as they do here?
I will never go to a McDonald's in the United States since I went to the McDonald's in Tokyo and
Really?
in Japan. The McDonald's in Japan, the toilets are heated. They play music on them. They got Wi-Fi. Everybody's clothes are completely clean, and everything you get out of the back is completely hot. They make it fresh, and then they got this thing, and so people gonna say something, but they got this thing called Shaka Shaka Chicken. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord.
Shaka Shaka chicken?
Yeah, it's like a little chicken patty that you that it's like in a hash brown package. And they have a flavor packet that you drop in there and you just shake it up. Oh my goodness. My goodness. If they put that in the United States, I'd go back to McDonald's.
Well, that's probably not gonna happen. But
It ain't. But I mean the menus they're similar, but they do have stuff that's, comparable to the culture out where it's at.
right.
They had KFC out there. KFC was just as good. We had Popeyes in Okinawa on the base. What else we have on base? They had a pizza spot that was comparable to the United States. You had Burger King. Burger King was exactly like it is in the United States. What else do we have? But then we had our clubs, and our clubs had their own restaurants inside the clubs.
So is the club thing different there than it is here?
Absolutely. One of the clubs they had, it was a Yakuza club, and Yakuza is like the Japanese mafia.
Yeah.
And their club, they actually had a club that had a see-through floor for the second floor. So like the girls will come in and be without their undergarment, and you can just stand on the first floor and look at them.
Why?
Looks like Monique has had that Shaka Shaka chicken you was talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, man, they had it was so many things out there, man, that was different than the States. But the club scene is the same, man. You got the clubs, but because it's military bases, of course, you got the MPs, so nobody wants to, there's really no trouble, especially in Japan. You ain't got no guns. Ain't no guns out there.
Right. So do you think, so you got like the Yakuza, for example. I know they got guns.
Nope. If they do, they're not seen or shown.
Okay. So
We're gonna be dark for a second, man. We're getting off the bus.
All right. So if you could pick anywhere outside of that, where would you want to go?
Anywhere outside of Japan?
Yeah.
Dubai.
Okay. All right. That's a beautiful spot.
Dubai,
so you went there like you was in the military, right?
Yeah, Dubai. I got to go out there one time during my time doing like it was almost like an R&R type thing.
Okay.
And Dubai is beautiful, man. The only thing I didn't get to see was the Palm Tree Island. They wasn't finished with it.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I want to go to Egypt. That's my dream.
Take your boots off, bud. Yeah, Dubai is it. Take your boots off, bud. Sit down, take your boots off. Yeah, Dubai is a beautiful place, man. I mean, it's a beautiful place.
So what are you looking forward to here the most as far as on your trip?
I am looking forward to seeing the landmarks. All the landmarks that I can see. All the things that the United States has to offer. I want to be able to see it, with my own eyes. Because you see where they say, you got this, you got that in the United States, you got this in the United States, but I didn't have the opportunity to see it with my own eyes. I've heard about all these different. I lived in 29 Palms, California. I lived in Oceanside, California. I lived in Carlsbad. I lived in North Carolina. Came back to Tennessee for 4 years on recruiting duty. And, um, for those out there that's in the military and looking to go on recruiting duty, do not go to your home state. Do not go to your home state. And I say that because you think it's going to be better for you because you already know the land. You got people back there to help and support you, but you get so comfortable with being close to home or being at home, you won't be as successful as you can be if you're somewhere where you've got to, you got to grind and learn the lay of the land.
If you could give a piece of advice to anybody in here or listening to this at any point in
Go take
time
those boots off.
that may want to go into the military, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would give, as far as military advice, if somebody's wanting to join the military, I'll tell you like this. Look at every possible job that you can get into. Do not settle for what's in front of you. Because had I known that, that they offered the American Culinary Institute, I would have became a cook right off the bat. I would not have went infantry. I would have became a cook, and I would have busted my butt to get to the rank where I needed to get to become to get to the American Art Institute. The American Culinary Art Institute. Hold on, buddy. You okay? But I would say definitely take your time, choose your job, and make sure you choose your job. Don't just let the recruiter give you a job. My recruiter didn't give me a job, and I'll never. I'm taking his shirt off right now. I would never say that my recruiter did me dirty.
Right.
Because I asked him straight up, what can I do to do this job where I'm storming a beach? So I got exactly what I asked for. But had I, hold on, bud. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, had I known to take a little bit more time and look at what was available to me,
right.
I would have taken the opportunity to go into I would have become a cook. No matter how hard it was, I would have became a cook because I know that it would have offered me the opportunity to go to the Art Institute, and become a culinary, just get into the culinary field.
So is this the same advice you would give a young you? If you could
If
go
it was
back?
yes, if it was a young me and I was standing in front of me, I would have said, look at the jobs. What do you want to do with your life? And once you know what you want to do with your life, then do that. Because like I said, I did not know that they offered cooking. I didn't know that they offered photography, graphic arts. I didn't know that they offered those things. Had I known that they offered those things, I would have been, more adept because I like to draw. Because like I said, I drew all of my plans myself. I didn't go find an architect or anything like that. I drew all my plans myself.
Okay.
So I would have truly did something like, combat camera, which they call it combat camera.
Okay.
Or, like I said, combat camera, or you also had Intel, you had computers, you had admin, administration, which administration has a very large field. I would have jumped into something like that versus just simply taking the first thing that I saw, which was all I thought was, hey, let's go fight.
Right. So did you see yourself here back in '92?
No. Like I said, I saw myself doing 4 years and getting out. That's all I was expecting to do was 4 years and get out.
So what made you change your mind? What made you decide, hey, you know what I'm saying? I want to retire from this.
I fell in love with it, man. It's on, bud. San Diego. I fell in love with it. Drill. I love drill. Uh, and when I found myself saying, okay, I'm gonna continue on, I started learning Marine Corps orders. I started learning all the things I needed to do to get myself promoted. Because, like I said, I was expecting to be an E7 and getting out. I expected
Yeah.
E7 would be the greatest thing I could do. Once I get E7, I'm good. What I'm saying, I can retire at that point. But I picked up E6 at 10 years, and then I picked up E7 at 12 years. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can get all the way to the top. I got plenty of time left.
Right.
And so at that point, that's when I started focusing more, at E6. That's when I picked up E6 at 10. I'm like, hey, I can do that. I can pick up E9. I can get E9.
Right.
And I even considered becoming a gunner, which was for the infantry field, is a weapons and tactics expert. Somebody that deals with nothing but weapons and how to employ weapons in a combat situation, and deal with them in a combat situation. So I actually thought about doing that, but the guy that was actually trying to get me to do it, he said, well, if you go on deployment and they don't have one, you're going to have to stay. I was like, oh, heck no. I want as much time with my kids as I can. My kids
Right.
are still important to me. So that's what made me not, go the warrant officer route, because I wanted to get as much time with my kids as I possibly could.
Gotcha. So the bus, I know you said you're going to have all your memorabilia and stuff in the bus. Now, are you going to have it like in a glass case protected over
No,
the
it's actually gonna be on this is the only thing that's gonna be in a glass case. This is
Okay.
my retirement shadow box.
Okay.
So that's the
Right.
only thing that's gonna stay in a glass case, and I'm gonna put that on the back of my bed.
Okay.
But stuff like this, guy made this for me when I was in North Carolina. My man Vansel had somebody do this for me. And it's just a wood Master Gunnery Sergeant chevron with my last name on the bottom. Now, stuff like that will be on the roof of the bus.
Gotcha.
And then, promotion warrants, citations, because when you get an award, they do a little spiel as to why you got the award.
Right.
Just kind of tooting your horn a bit.
Gotcha.
So all of those things will be on the top of my bus.
Now, are you gonna have like a extra, like I know the couches to pull out? Will they pull out far enough to make like an extra bed if you have somebody extra in there with you?
Well, the two couches, I was planning on making them actually meet each other in the middle,
Right.
but unfortunately, and then also fortunately, they don't meet to the middle, but they do stop right before they actually do mesh up to where my table is going to be in the middle.
Okay.
So when we get, whenever I'm going to eat, I can do that. And then, my grandboys on the bus, my grandboys will have their own beds. So they ain't got to roll over each other, nothing like that. They'll have their own beds.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So while you're out here on this road, you're gonna be traveling. It's hard to eat healthy when you're out there on the road, going to all these different places with all this good food. So I'm looking to see, you're probably gonna, get a nice little curvy figure like myself while you're out there on the road. You're probably gonna end up with that bus driver, truck driver body. But I want you to let me know some of the best places to go eat, because I'm about to start traveling a little bit more. So you have to let me know.
All right, well, the places I've been, In-N-Out was my spot in Cali,
It's
but
all right.
for
It's all
whatever
right.
reason, they said it's falling off.
Yeah, it's all
But
right. It's all right.
I'm gonna give you the best spot in Oceanside, California. It is called Kalima's. If you
Okay, I've
want a
heard somebody else say
burrito,
that.
you've heard of Kalima's?
Yeah, I heard somebody else talk about a place next door.
Man, you
But my
talking
problem
about
is
a
in California.
burrito that's out of this world, Oceanside, California, Kalima's. You got the carne asada burrito, and then you got the 3-roll tacos. Oh my God.
I
That's
probably
it.
never go there. I probably never go there. Because this is my brain. This is how my brain works. If I can't carry my firearm with me
You can
without
carry your
having,
firearm there.
look, man, I know about these California laws. They're weird. They're weird. So, yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
All right. Well, I'll say this: North Carolina. And like I said, I only got a few spots in the States because I didn't really do a lot of spots in the States. But North Carolina, I got this place. It's called the Ark.
Okay.
It
Okay.
it is the Ark. It's I don't know what they rating is as far as they cleanliness. I don't know what it is, and I don't care. You talking about some good ass gizzards? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the A word, but some good gizzards
Well, you said
and
you
some
want to.
chicken wings on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you
The
can.
Ark.
I call
ARK.
this. I call this channel Raw and Uncut. So you can say what you want to. You don't
Oh,
gotta
okay.
be censored.
But yeah, the Ark in North Carolina. And then now I know you ain't gonna be able to make it to Okie. So also in North Carolina, they got a place called Taste of Okinawa.
Taste of Okinawa.
Taste of Okinawa.
Okay.
That spot is, I'm talking about gyozas, lumpia. You can get shrimp fried rice, beef fried rice. It don't matter. I mean, it's good.
Lumpias are like they're like
That's a Filipino dish.
okay. So they okay.
Yeah, my first duty station was the Philippines. We ain't talking about that on here.
Yeah. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to
Hey, I was a young single dude. Hey, nobody should ever get sent there as a young dude.
know.
Nobody, nobody, nobody.
We'll be in South Carolina next month for an event.
Let's see, what's South Carolina? I don't really know much about South Carolina, to be honest. But I got a homeboy that lives in South Carolina. So let me know when you get ready to go. I'll pass your info to him, and he can put you up on South Clay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll be down there for about 4 days.
Okay, yeah, I'll put him up on you. I'll put him up on you. Give him your info, and tell him to hit you up. And he'll definitely be able to set you up in South Carolina because he's been out there for a while.
Yeah, yeah, because we want to check it out, man. We it's when I go to different cities, man, I want to see, I want to go to the hoods and go eat, you know what I'm saying, the local hood food, you know what I mean? Go check out, you know what I'm saying, the different sites and stuff in the cities.
Right.
I don't want to do no commercial stuff too much when I'm
Well, I'm
in.
gonna I'm gonna throw a shout out to my hometown, uh, Clearview, baby, Clearview in Murfreesboro. Hey, you go to Murfreesboro, you
Yeah,
gotta go.
man.
You go to Tennessee, you gotta go to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and hit Clearview. Clearview is where is at.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you now. You apparently ain't been here in a while. Clearview ain't popping like that no more.
Man, don't you mess with Clearview. Don't you mess with Clearview.
They still
Shut
doing
your
their
mouth.
thing, I guess,
Don't
but
you mess with Clearview.
I've had several people saying that hey, it's not what it used to be. So
Don't you
don't go
mess
in
with
there thinking it's
Clearview.
gonna be like it was back in the day. So I'm gonna
Don't
have to
you
go
mess with
sample it. I'm gonna go
Don't you
sample it.
mess
I'll
with
go sample it
then
next week, make sure.
then you need to get on up to Clearview because I'm telling you, they still popping. Last time I was there, Clearview still popping.
Yeah, your cousin, she was over there last week.
Well, tell them to get back because Clearview is where it's at. Hey, that's my auntie Hessie.
Yeah, I hadn't been there in a while, man, because I heard it fell off. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to go check him out. He's in now. It's still popping. It's still popping.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's Nashville's different. It's changed a lot since you lived here.
I believe me, I know it. Like I said, I popped in and out a few times. Uh, went down and partied like a rock star in downtown, and have had a blast every time I've been down there.
We got an event coming up in May here. It's the regular meetup. My boy, a regular gun guy, that's a meetup he started last year, and it's gonna be an annual event. So it's here in Nashville this time. And you know, some people was like, "Oh, it's Nashville. It's gonna be a bunch of country music and stuff." So they don't really know what Nashville really about. They
They
don't
don't
know.
even know. They don't even know. Mary's barbecue still popping.
Yeah. Oh, Mary. I don't know about Mary's, man.
Mary's barbecue still
Mary's.
popping. Don't fall off Mary. I used to go to Mary's when I was 5.
Yeah, man. Mary's ain't, but see, Mary ain't in there no more.
I know, but I know they got the Slim Husky now, and
yeah, Slim Husky is
a few
dope.
other places and stuff like that. But you
Slim
know,
Husky
those
is
old
unique.
places. Hey, but I tell you, one place is still popping.
What's that?
What's the fish joint? Ed's Fish.
Oh yeah, Ed's ain't going
Ed's Fish. Hey,
Ed's ain't going nowhere.
Ed's Fish still popping. Ed's Fish still popping.
Yeah, man. I can't even eat it. I can't eat
Why?
eggs. It make me sick. I'm allergic to seafood and fish. I can't eat it. Can't even walk in there.
That gotta hurt your heart.
Yeah, man.
That's gotta hurt your heart.
Yeah, I ate fish until I was about 10, and then my body started rejecting it. So now, like, if you fry fish and I'm in the house, I start whelping up, breaking out, wheezing.
Oh Lord.
I just gotta be in the house while it's cooking and it's on and popping.
Yeah, Ed's Fish, man. I tell you, I hit Ed's Fish every time I come home.
Yeah, they still doing their thing. Slim Huskies is actually really good though. I mean, it's a black-owned pizza restaurant.
Yeah,
and the pizza is actually really good.
I haven't tasted it, but my cousin Carl Emerson Jr. He lives by it, boy. I tell you.
But the only thing with them, you have to eat it fresh. If you get it and reheat it, it's not as good.
Yeah, like I said, I've never tasted it, but my cousin, he lives by Slim Husky. And so many other people that I'm friends with on Facebook, they live by Slim Huskies.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Every time I've tried to go, they were so packed I couldn't get in.
Well, he said, I'm getting some of that fish when I get there, Big Dre. I've been trying to get Prince is still doing their thing. They got a new spot.
Yeah, Princess. So I remember. And the crazy thing about it, they would write it out because we used to live in Delaware Villa.
I used to live over there too.
Yeah, we used to live in Delaware Villa apartments, and Princess was right down the street, but I never knew it.
Really?
I never knew it. I mean, we didn't eat out much, Dang.
Yeah, it was literally right down the street. Like
literally, when I came home the last time, I went and I saw it. And I'm like, really? My bus stop wasn't even that far from here.
Yeah, it was right there, man.
But yeah, I said I'm gonna check them out when I get back.
Yeah, Princess, man, that's a spot, man. And so people don't realize Nashville got hoods like that. Man, they don't realize Nashville got them hoods like Delaware.
Because Ed's is down in North Nashville. Ed's is in North Nashville, and then Princess. What's that? That's like Madison, almost in Madison.
Well, East Nashville.
Dickinson Road, East Nashville.
Yeah, Dickinson Road. If you want some lot lizards, that's where you need to go.
Yeah. hey, I never heard that term until I went to CDL school with a lot lizard.
But yeah, well, Princess is not over there anymore. That building burnt down or something.
Yeah, so they built another one somewhere else.
It's in on Nolensville Road right there, and right there on the line of Antioch and Brentwood.
Okay, so then it's back over by Harding Place almost.
Yeah, it's more Bell Road, Knowles Road. Well, Bell Road and Knowles Road meet is right there.
Look, my mama sitting up here hitting me off because I said we never went to Princess, and she said couldn't afford it. So my mama texting me right now on why I didn't get to go to Princess's.
I mean, you living in
And
Delaware
she
Creek.
said I ate too much.
Man, I can't wait for everybody to come here and check out the city, man, because there's a lot more here to
Absolutely.
offer.
Hey, like I said, hey, Red, the Skoolie, the Marine and the Skoolie gonna be rolling in Nashville either late March or either early April once everything is done. 'Cause like I said, the biggest thing I want to get is my paint job done before I actually start moving. Some of the stuff can be undone inside, but I want the paint job done before I actually get on the street.
You know what you ought to do, man? You got to do like these folks doing, man. You know, they want that Rolls Royce Star headliner. You need to put that on the roof and have all your stuff on the top of it. You know what I'm saying? So it had the Starry headliner or whatever in the background of all your stuff, man. You know.
Like I said, I'm putting a 10 by 8 foot deck on the roof. And then I have my Max Air fan, and I got two. I'm putting a house skylight on the back, and then I'm doing a no open skylight on the front.
Look who tapped in. Can you see that comment? Who made that
Yeah,
comment?
yeah, it is. Jamaica, yeah, it is. Nashville, where
Yeah,
that,
in
baby.
the building. But yeah, man. I'm not going up on your deck on your bus unless you reinforce it.
Oh, you baby, get up there, bro. It's gonna be two by
No, bro.
fours
I weigh
with
300
metal.
pounds, bro. I'm
I
not
got
walking
metal
on it.
going across it. I got metal going across it underneath.
Okay. You think it's going to support 300?
Man, it'll support you.
Okay.
Come on now.
We'll see. Don't be trying to send me no insurance claim. I'm not paying it. But yeah, man, when you get in town, hit me up, man. We'll link up, go hang out. I told you I'll take you out to the range so you can do some stuff, check some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? We'll
Right up.
some...
Yeah, man, I'm coming on. No doubt. I think I just cut off. Hold on.
No, you still here? I can still hear you.
No, I'm saying I lost you.
Oh, got you.
My mom called me a big mouth.
Look like his signal dropped him. He'll be back on. He'll pop back in.
Okay, I'm back.
Look here. This man said you got to put a bobblehead Dre on the dashboard.
Hey, you got him. I'm gonna put it up there, bro. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate it, man. You know, I just want to say, hey, folks, just come up on the site. This is this is our logo for the bus. And like I said, this was something that came out of nowhere. It wasn't something that was planned. I planned on getting an RV and then just documenting my trips. But once I seen somebody that built the school bus out to a tiny home, I was like, why spend the time? Why spend the money buying an RV when I can spend my time, building it the way I want to build it and getting out there and going to see the country that I served for 24 years and get to see all the things that's out there. And like I said, I'm asking people on my page, on my channel to tell me where spots are. I don't care where it is. I want to see it. If it's out there, I want to see it. I don't want to just go see the stadiums. I don't want to just go, see the restaurants. I want to see all the sites, but I do want to eat food. I like food. I love food, actually. So I want to eat the food. So I want to have a blast. Like I said, life is short. I'll be 50 in August, and I figure if I can at least get 20 more years where I can drive my bus, even if I gotta wear a diaper and drive my bus, whatever. I just want to get out there and see as much of this country as I can see, experience as much culture as I can experience as much food as I can experience. That's what I want to do.
So I know you're probably gonna go through Texas at some point.
Oh, absolutely. I got a homeboy down there in Dallas, Fort Worth. My boy, Chris, he's one of my children's godfathers, and I'm going out there to see him. And then my boy Daryl, let me go ahead and plug him out now. Daryl Hatchett.
Yeah, Daryl.
Savory Kitchen.
I'm
going to Savory Kitchen, baby.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. You know, he a gun nut, bro.
Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, I'm going to Savory Kitchen, man. And I told him I'm bringing my own apron. I'm getting in the kitchen. I'm cooking.
That's what's up, man. So when you down there, tell Daryl I said what's up, man.
Absolutely. Hey, we gonna go live when we down there.
Yeah, do it, man.
Absolutely.
I went down to Houston last year, but I wasn't able to catch him and get up with him. But I'll catch him next time I get down there for sure.
Mother, I'm coming to Tennessee first, Mother. She's texting me as we talking. I'm coming to Tennessee first, but didn't I say that, Dre?
Yeah, you said that already.
Then I said I'm bringing the bus home first.
Yeah, you did say that. She wasn't listening.
Hey, she's texting me this whole time. I'm coming home first.
You about to get your head cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How your brother doing?
He's good, man. He just got his master's from MTSU, and he's up there still doing this thing in Nissan, man.
That's what's up, man. So y'all still doing your thing, man.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm proud of that dude.
Oh yeah, he's still short, huh?
Hey, just his stature on. I mean, he big, man. That's my boy.
That's what's up, man.
He a giant, man. He a giant.
I had to bring you on here, man, just to give you flowers. You know what I'm saying? Show you some love for what you're doing, because it's a good thing you're doing out here, man. You don't really see people that look like us doing stuff like this.
Right. So, and that's what a lot of people kept saying to me, it's like, you don't really see many black cats, building buses, you see that, they got RVs, but you don't really see, many cats doing buses. And, like I said, I ain't trying to set I ain't trying to set no status, but I'm loving every minute of it, man. Building this bus has, it takes a lot of my time, and it keeps me, I'll say this, it keeps me sober because I'm out there up until I can't be out there anymore. And now that I got my light and the coldness is starting to go away, I can stay out there all night. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll put on San Diego, buddy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just, when I first heard what you were doing with it and everything, it kind of took me back from. I was like, wait a minute, you don't see too many of us doing stuff like that. It was actually dope. I was like, that's a dope idea. So to see how far you've come with this bus, and to see that you did the work yourself for the most part, it'll make you appreciate the bus more. When people see it, they can appreciate it more, knowing that the man behind that steering wheel built that bus.
Right.
And it's buying an RV and doing your own thing to it. That's cool, but you'll love the bus a lot more. You'll cherish it more knowing that you built it. So when you hand it down to your grandkids or whatever, then they can say, my granddad built this. You know what I mean? The foreman, might on the bus itself one day.
Oh yeah, like I said, hey, he getting it. When I'm done with it, he getting it. When I can't drive it no more, he gonna drive me.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna drive me, and when I ain't that no more, he can do with it what he want to do with it. But you're right, man. Like I said, I thought about buying an RV, but then I thought about, this is going to be a payment for 15 years. Why have that payment for 15 years if I don't have to have it?
Right.
And, this bus is steel, it's sturdy. Everything I put on it is mine. It's set up the way I want it. So, like I said, I'm really I'm really enjoying just building it. Like I said, my homeboy Marcellus. I think I talked about him earlier.
Right,
But
right.
this cat came out of nowhere, and I think I would probably be half the way done where I'm at if he hadn't came on. He actually helped me get ahead of schedule because not only was he there to help assist, but he provided guidance where I was not there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Where I wasn't thinking about something, he was thinking about something. He's like, well, hey man, let's do it this way. And it made, so like them rails, whenever you all get on my site, when you see taking them rails out, you'll hear me give him them props because Marcellus got me through them rails because them rails was a son of a gun. Because I got a wheelchair accessible bus that had rails in the back so they could hook wheelchairs into the bus. So of course, those things had to be sturdy. So if that bus had a wreck, those wheelchairs wouldn't go anywhere.
Right.
So them summer guns was something else. And Marcellus helped me walk through that, to be able to get those out without having to fight with going up under the bus and getting those bolts out one at a time. He showed me a simpler way to do it. So it actually really made it worthwhile.
Okay, okay. When you get here, I do want to do a tour of the bus.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll take the bus and go get some Princess chicken. How about that?
Oh, absolutely. I want to go get me some Princess chicken. Absolutely. We're going to document it all.
Yeah, man. And then we'll just show them a video of us eating the chicken while they waiting to get here in May.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, these folks, they in here. Everybody, does anybody have any questions for them? Anything you want to ask them? Anything you want to know in particular? Black Poindexter said he just subscribed. I seen some other people saying they subscribed.
Appreciate y'all. Well, I still got to build my storages underneath. I'm actually gonna put two 40 by 15 inch storages underneath.
40 by 15, that's pretty good size storage.
Yeah, I'm doing 40 by 15 inch storages. I've got my propane tank connectors in, which will hold 40 pounds of propane for my stove. And if I do the propane water heater, then that will supply that as well. But right now I'm just doing my propane stove. I'm doing a composting toilet, and I'm building that from scratch.
Okay.
So
that's the one where it takes everything and like compacts it or whatever.
Well, the composting toilet, basically what it does, I'm using peat moss. That and my fan that's going to be inside the wheel well that will help actually pull the air out, so I don't have that smell inside. I watched another Skoolie do it.
Gotcha.
And I just copied his exact plan. I wish I knew it. I wish I could remember his name right now. I know it's something Explorer. I wish I could remember his exact name now, but that will actually just take the smell out, and my waste will go into bags, and then also and then my liquids will go into a it's okay, buddy, just leave it down there. My liquids will go into my black water tank.
Okay.
They did something different. They used a jug, but I'm using my black water tank to send my liquids into, and then I've got a gray water tank that my shower and my sink water will go into. So those will be set up down there. And then I've also, like I said, with the storages, and then I'm once I actually determine what solar panels I'm going to use, I'm going to put those up. But for right now, what I'm using is a DC to DC power pack, which will run to my battery. It will run to the positive of my battery. And then I've got 6 deep cell batteries that's going to be in my power closet, which you all will be seeing in a few days. You'll see my power closet. I'm waiting for my batteries to get here. But you'll see my power closet. But I've got a DC to DC which will utilize the alternator from my bus. Whenever the bus is running, it will pull the current, the excess current from the alternator into the batteries that I have, my deep cell batteries in the back, which I have a 6 battery bank, and it will charge those, which will provide power to my refrigerator, my fan, my stove, my lights, all of that.
So are you using a beefed up alternator to make sure you have?
No, I didn't need to. I've got a very large alternator on my bus, and because it is only using, I think it was 40 watts from the alternator. So everything else from that alternator is going to go to my DC to DC charger, which will charge my batteries.
Okay.
And then once my batteries hit max, my DC to DC will shut the battery off from up front. So I don't have to worry about having a switch to shut it off.
Okay. And then once you install the solar, then it'll just run off the solar.
When I put in the solar, then I will have a transfer switch that will, when my batteries are charging, when I'm running, it will run off the solar. And then when I shut it off, I can do my transfer switch for either my solar, or I've got a 30 amp shore power plug that I'm putting on that I can plug in. So when I go to RV parks or my family's house, I can plug in there. And that will charge my batteries as well as charge my run my refrigerator, my stove, and those things like that as well. And my lights.
So my man here, he was saying, are you gonna put a gun safe in? We already talked about that. You're doing the storage.
Oh, absolutely. I've already got a gun safe built in. It's gonna go under one of my couches that has easy access from my couches, and then also I'm putting a lockbox on my dash. So while I'm driving, I can just reach right up and pop it out.
So he's saying 140 amps. I'm assuming he's talking about the alternator.
Yeah.
Okay. And look, she said, I got you, cuz.
Thank you, cuz. Because she know I'm pulling up on her and plugging in.
Oh, yeah. And Black Point, as I said, it sounds like a nice design, well thought out.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I just put up my new plan on my channel that I finally decided on. Like I said, the only changes is I went from from having a chase, I'm gonna do a bar.
Okay.
I just thought that would just make more sense to do a bar versus a chase.
Gotcha. So you've thought this thing out and you put everything in place to make this thing dope.
Oh yeah,
I want to go with you. I'm like, shit, I want to
go. hey, you can pop in there. Hey, like I said, I got beds up front, bro.
Man, I need a whole bus to sleep in. You know, I'm a big dude, man. I ain't no little guy.
Hey, all we got to do is just put some things in between the two beds, and you can go across the top.
All the thing was good, my brother. We got people in here checking in, but yeah, man, we got you, man. You come over here, you can park in my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind.
I'm gonna park at your house.
Yeah, you had to park at Shamika house because you can't fit through my gate. But you can park in the driveway.
Hey, even if you didn't say I was gonna pull up and I'll run an extension cord over to your crib, so I don't take all Mika power. I'll pull an extension cord over your spot.
I got it too. I got a big orange one back here somewhere. It's back there in the room. I got you. We'll get you powered up. You ain't gonna.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I look forward to you coming to town, man. Just let me know. Like I said.
Yeah, like I said, I if everything goes right, my daughter's getting married on the 5th of March, and I was planning on taking the bus up there, but it's just not gonna happen because I've got it titled in Tennessee, so I've got to get them to be able to look at the bus. So I'm gonna try to see if they'll send me a temporary tag so I can get it back there, so I can get it done, change over to an RV title. But if not, I'll do it here in Virginia, then bring it to Tennessee and flip it back there.
Gotcha. So my man,
but I will be back there no later then let's see, March, April. I will be back there no later than April.
All right. My man said Papa outside smoking on that bus, bro.
Oh, I'm not gonna put a smoker, but I am putting I'm on my door side. I am putting a 6-foot table that will fold up, and I'm actually purchasing an ass smoke grill, a pellet grill that can hook to my propane.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yes, yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, I've seen those. Somebody said congrats on the new son-in-law. Silverback said congrats on the new son-in-law.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have him on the 5th of March.
That's what's up. So when you gonna start doing lives? You're gonna be going live like on a certain day while you out on the bus, give a live.
When you get me screwed up on how to do a live, then I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I got you, man. I got you.
Because I done a couple of lives, but it's only for like a couple of minutes while I'm on the bus, just trying to get something out there real quick. I haven't done anything like this, but once I get out, once the bus gets done, then I want to do some lives just so people can see what I'm doing right then. Like when I get to to certain places like Grand Canyon and stuff like that, I want to do live so people can actually see it.
Got you. So this is what I do here. It's here, and then I have a channel specifically for these podcast episodes, and then I take the audio, and the audio is uploaded to a podcast distribution network as well.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can put me up on that when I get down there.
Yeah,
sit back, get us a cigar, some cognac, and you can get me schooled up.
Keep that on deck, brother.
Yes, Lord. So yeah, you can get me schooled up while we sip and smoke.
I can thank your cuz for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, definitely. I was wondering where your cigar was at, because I'm hitting my vape. I'm like,
they over there. I got my grandboy in here, man. I ain't smoking on him.
Got you. That's what's up, man. Well, it's good to talk to you again, brother, for real.
Absolutely, man. I definitely appreciate you putting me on, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And everybody gonna go out here and subscribe. They should have already went and subscribed, but they need to go.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, get on there, jump on the channel. Like I said, I'm putting videos on almost every day. And if I have something that's comical, like when I get my lights or a milestone, I always do a short, just so I can let you know that I just completed something. I completed a milestone, and I put that on my YouTube. I put that on my TikTok and also on my Instagram.
So why don't you go ahead and shout out all your social medias so everybody can go follow you?
Okay, well, it's for my bus right here. It's a Marina and a Skoolie, and that's on my YouTube. Everything else is on Red One Wallace, because Dre just schooled me on making all of those for my Marina and the Skoolie. So for right now, they're on Red One Wallace on Yahoo. On Red One Wallace on Facebook, Red One Wallace on Instagram, and then for my channel, it is a Marina and a Skoolie for YouTube.
So I don't know if y'all can really tell, but my brother looks like a celebrity. He's no longer with us, and you remind me of Guru, brother. Look just like Guru.
Oh Lord,
Gangsta in the building.
yeah.
But man, keep your head up, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep making everybody proud. Your mom.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna keep grinding, brother.
Come here and steal some electricity and hang out with us for a while.
Electricity and water. Don't forget the water. I'm gonna take your water too. I got 100 gallons. I gotta get my 100 gallons filled up.
Oh yeah. Mika got you on the 100 gallons.
You sent me to her house for the water, huh?
What's up,
I'm actually my 100-gallon tank actually just came in, so that's gonna be going up next is my 100-gallon tank.
Gotcha. Now I do got a question though, man. How is it that you're gonna store your clothes? You just gonna keep them folded up underneath stuff, or you gonna have a little closet?
No, I got a closet. I got a no kidding closet for my clothes.
Okay,
But yeah, this is my
wrinkled up, man.
My Max Air fan just came in. That's that thing right there. There's my refrigerator. I got a 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator that I got. It's red, of course. I like red. And then here's all my other stuff just sitting up here waiting to go in the bus.
Okay.
And then here's the 100-gallon tank. The 100-gallon water tank just came in. So that's all going in next.
Oh, you good then. You good.
Oh, yeah.
Good. This man asked me about a Canic Dark Side. No, I don't have one of those yet, brother. But when I do, I'll let you know. I got you. So this guy here, a regular gun guy, he's the one having the event here in May.
Okay. Well, shoot, I can come check that out too.
Yeah, tap in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll work something out. I got you. If I have to take care of your fees or whatever, I got you.
It's good.
Yeah, I know you
military,
got it.
Military do me. Hey, military do me all right in retirement.
I already know you taking care of that. You was an E9 when you retired. So I know
yeah,
you.
They do me pretty good in retirement.
Man, point at it, so you making great progress. So
oh yeah, I see that. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, man, you doing your thing out here, man. Proud of you for real. But yeah, go ahead and take care of little man. Get the foreman in line.
Yes, sir. Oh, he just chilling right now. He about ready to knock out.
This guy, he on this. So, in case you don't know, Canic. I think I talked to you about Canics. It's a really nice gun. They just came out with some new ones.
Yeah, that's the one you was telling me about.
Yeah. So you get here, you got to check that one out. But man, he definitely want one bad. Dude said I'd love to see the bus at the meetup. Yeah, I would too. That would be dope.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, I should have it as long as everything continues to roll the way it's rolling right now. I should be rolling, late March, early April.
The meetup is Memorial Day weekend.
That's like September, man.
No, that's Labor Day.
Okay, I'm thinking. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking Labor Day.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend. So it's that weekend that Friday and Saturday.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Yeah, so if you can get here, let me know. I'll get everything. I'll handle everything else from there. Just let me know.
Okay, yeah, I'll shoot the word out when I'm ready to roll.
All right, that's what's up, brother. I will see y'all in May, and looks like he will too. And if you got the grill on there, we'll fire the grill while we're out there. Maybe you can sell some.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a grill on there. It's gonna be a grill on there.
That's what's up, man. Well, go ahead, man. Do your thing. I'm fixing to hop off here. We've been on here almost 2 hours.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you though, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Be good.
Everybody have a great night. Like I said, hey, subscribe to the channel. Keep watching. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. Because like I said, I started this thing just to make sure I could go back and look at the beginning to the end.
Right.
But then, also if anybody else is interested in doing it, I want to make sure that I can be somebody you can lean on to help you with that step by step, and be somebody that you can lean on to help you get yours done if you want to do it yourself.
And that's definitely something that we need. You know what I'm saying? That'll help people. This is gonna be up. It's going on the internet, so it's gonna be out there for who knows how long.
Yes, sir.
10 years down the road, somebody might be looking at this and they might hit you up or something on your channel, but hey, I watched your video and it helped me do this on mine. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, this is like part of history for me. You know what I'm saying? This is Black History Month, so this is a part of history for me. Seeing a black man like this, something different. You know what I'm saying? Monique said, "Great job, both of you. Keep it up." Thank you, Monique. Appreciate you. Look, they giving you love, man. They love it.
Yeah, appreciate you. Much love back.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go in tonight. I gotta get caught up on a few of the videos myself, so I'm gonna go in tonight and do a little. What you do? You just put it on, just let it play through.
Yeah, I just ran my the last recording I did. I just actually posted that today.
Gotcha. How many subs you got right
Right now, well, I was sitting at 142 before I went on your channel, so I don't know where I'm at right now.
Okay, so we're gonna try. The goal is to get this brother to 1,000. So no matter when you watching this, if you're watching a replay or whatever, subscribe to this brother, man. Let's get into 1,000.
Yeah, I got like 140 videos on there.
Yeah. And we can go through. I can take your videos and share them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, I'm telling my Marine Corps story as well as building this bus. I'm telling my Marine Corps story too.
And I would love to get you on one day just to talk about that one night. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about the Marines. You know, I don't know. Some people have, you know, PTSD or whatever the case may be, and they can't talk about, you know, whatever. But if you can talk about it and you feel like talking about it one day, just let me know, man.
Yeah, it ain't nothing I can't talk about, man. I mean, like I said, I give so much credit to the young men and women that I served with that kept me alive, especially during those last two deployments. It was these young boys and young girls as well, because I had females that were out there with me that had to talk to the Afghan women as far as interpreters and stuff like that. I had boys and girls out there, and they would always try to tuck me in the middle. I'm like, I'm good. I can carry my own stuff. They're like, Master God, no, you need to get in the middle, trying to keep me safe. And I appreciate them. And that's why I said, the young men and women that I worked for, and I'll never say that they worked for me, no matter how, no matter the fact that I was an E9, I worked for them. And they did their thing. They kept me safe, and they're the reason that I'm here now doing what I'm doing right now. So I appreciate you all too.
Well, they did what they do to protect you because you did your thing to make sure that they had the proper skill set to do what they had to do out there to protect
Absolutely.
and everybody else as well. So look at this. They said camaraderie strong.
Yeah.
Said, thank you for sharing your story.
Oh yeah, but like I said, on my channel, I'll be about once a month. I'll tell a story, man. And I see that. We ain't talking about it, dude. Get on off here. All right, Dre. Let me go and get up off here, man.
All right, my brother, man. Y'all be safe,
all right,
man. Be blessed.
Good night, baby.
Stay dangerous, everybody. We out.
Later.